Ever seen a beautifully decorated cake and thought, you know, I'm not going to be able to do that, but this is your time to shine because Whitney is going to show us how. Thank you for being on the show.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm so excited.
We're like so excited to have you because you're going to show us how to make this cake. We can really do this ourselves.
Yes, absolutely. That's the favorite thing about my page is that I teach anyone how to make a cake, and it's the most simple way.
Oh my goodness. If I show up at a party with this, I'm going to look like a hero, an absolute hero, and I did it myself.
Absolutely.
Okay, what do we need to make this? What ingredients?
So I have all of my recipes on my social media pages, but I love to teach with a cake mix.
Okay, the funfetti one.
And it's not the recipe you think, and so it's going to be the most moist cake you've ever had. You have to add flour, sugar, oil, sour cream, eggs, and all that. So I have it posted on my Instagram, but this is the best recipe.
That's like the base of it. Then you just add more to it.
It makes you look like a pro caker.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. Okay, what about color? Do you think that makes a big difference of the colors we choose?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just depends on what you're going for. Color absolutely always makes everything pop, but I was trying to go for more of a school since school is back in session. So that's why I just added all the fun colors for the crayons.
It's adorable. Okay, how do we do that stencil? We could do this ourselves as well?
Yes, absolutely. So there's two ways that you can do it. And the first way is you can actually just do any image that you want, but you put a parchment paper over it and then you are going to trace it. And so right here, I did the same thing, but I just used an edible marker on a piece of parchment paper.
Okay.
And then I flipped it, and then I just I used one of these bottles actually to trace all the black, and then you're just gonna put it in for about 10 minutes in the fridge, just so it sets.
The writing first.
Yes,
Put it in the fridge, let it set for about 10 minutes.
I always start with my black, and then I go in with my color, and it's the same rule of thumb. When you put all of your color in, you don't want them to bleed into the rest of the batter.
That's why you want the black to set, so it's not bleeding outside.
Yep.
Okay.
So you're going to fill in all of your colors however you want it, and then you put it back in the fridge for about 10 minutes, and then you will proceed to putting the rest of your cake batter in.
Are there any tips or tricks that you've done this 100,000 times that we can do?
Honestly, patience and just plan for way
patience
more
and
time.
Prayers.
Yes, patience and prayers.
That you can do it.
Absolutely. And so I have learned over 12 years the most simple steps, and so I want to save you from my mistakes. And so that's why I post everything that I've learned in the last decade.
Okay, tell me about your cookies too.
I love teaching cookies. Cookies are my favorite thing, and so I love being able to teach the restaurant style cookies, how to make them bigger, and you can do party size if you want, and so I have that all on my social media.
What is the trick to make them bigger so they're not like melting and flat?
Honestly, egg whites, but it depends on what type of flour you use. So I actually use 2 types of flour in these, and so between that and the baking soda, baking powder, all that, it just makes like the most delicious cookie.
And they look pro.
Yeah.
They look absolutely so good. Okay, one more thing I forgot to say is you can add, you were saying, the color into like the mix too.
Yes, you can absolutely change whatever color you want, and so if you're wanting your entire base of your cake to be a different color, you can. Just make sure that you use that black because it makes everything pop. But you can put any design that you want, and so that way when you are done baking, all of your work is almost done.
Be your own hero. Okay, where can we go to follow you and get all those tips and tricks, Whitney?
I'm all over social media on YouTube and Instagram, Facebook, so TikTok, just all that on Whitney's Sweets.
All the things, and you can look so cool for your kids and yourself. Like it feels good to be able to do this and show up at a party or, you know, for your own family and make all of this yourself.
I want to teach anyone that they can make a cake for any occasion.
Amazing. You're so cute. Thank you for being here, Whitney. This is so fun.
Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you.